And yes guys, I'm so excited about this game as it looks like I've really got a whole Europe this time. Whole Europe guys, only one territory ahead, I only need to capture Great Britain. Today I'm playing with beginner plus rank players and let's see what ranks I've got this time. The white player is intermediate, the blue player is an expert and the pink player is a master rank player. So actually none of them are beginners. But also, besides Europe, I could probably go for Australia as well, especially with a white player not going for it. So it looks like I've got a really promising setup in this game for sure. But we're going to see how it goes. I think maybe the blue and pink players will fight for South America. But the pink player might just fortify his troops to Africa, but we're going to see. I say let's just immediately capture Europe and fortify my troops over here like that. Actually, let's send the alliance requests to everyone. I just want to be friends with everyone so that they will let me hold Europe, and in this way I will get a huge advantage right away immediately from the game. And yes, the white player has followed to accept the alliance request as well after the pink player. So the only person I'm not allied with is a blue player, and he is taking his time to make his turn. I think he's thinking what to do. I think most likely he will just end up going for South America. So, or otherwise he doesn't want to be without a continent at all and will just put his troops into Asia, but looks like he decides to invade me into Europe. But no, he actually moves closer to South America, I guess, but no. Or yes. Alright, he accepted my land request, so that's really awesome. It looks like he just wants to prevent the white player from capturing and holding North America, which is even more awesome to me. I mean, I already captured Europe and that is just going to increase my advantage even more. And let's see what the pink player goes for. Will he goes for Africa, or will he switch his attention towards going for Australia? I'm not really sure, but whichever continent that goes, I don't really care that much. But obviously it will be better for me, but he will go for Africa. And alright, the white player immediately crushes with blue player's troops, and I mean, that was really weird by the blue player adding his troops in North America. I mean, that wasn't that practical choice at all, and I'm not even sure what the blue player was thinking. I think he should have just added his troops in South America, or just Asia. But alright, let's just strengthen my borders, I assume, over here. Alright, the blue player wants me to attack blue, and maybe I will, I don't know. I think maybe I will just move out from over here, and let's send them up to the white player, and we will end our turn. I think maybe that isn't something too bad that the white player will end up holding North America, but maybe I will consider invading him, I'm not sure. Alright, the blue player is adding his troops in Asia, but alright, he switches going for South America, and I think that's a much better decision. But since here now enemies with the white player, I think they will probably look forward to invade each other into their continent, so not sure how that goes for them. And right, the blue player only guards against the white player, so that's really promising for me as the strongest player in this game. I mean, as the player with the strongest position. And the pink player is settling going for Australia, it seems, and will the white player invade the blue player into South America? Let's see. And yes, he did. And yes, he did, guys. Maybe with that, maybe I do not really want to be allies with the white player anymore. Maybe I would like to dominate over this game by myself. And I think maybe that's what I am going to do. I'm not sure, maybe let's just invade a white player into his continent and be a bad ally. I think looking to the situation, I think it will be better if I just dominate the whole game myself. Let's send them up to the blue player. I attacked the white player, and let's see what the blue player is going to do, but he sent me a heart, so I think he appreciates my decision. The biggest question of them all is whether the white player has a set at 3 cards or if he doesn't. I mean, if he does, then maybe I will get invaded into Europe as well. But do I have a set? Yes, I do. I have a 10 troop set at 3 cards, but let's still hope that the white player doesn't. And it will be really good if the blue player protected me as a shield over here, whether he leaves his troops here or whether he fortifies them to Brazil. And yeah, I think he might be going for Africa, maybe he will. And alright, 3 troops armies of a white player is being crushed. So it's really good for sure. And could I take the pink player completely out with me trading in asset? I mean, I'm not sure. We're going to see. I mean, I gotta protect against those players, and I think for now maybe I won't trade an asset, but we're going to see. I think I will just wait for one more turn, but on the other hand, I could be invaded by the white player. Or I mean, the blue player might even invade the white player himself, moving his troops in South America, but let's see if he actually does that. And yes, that's really promising situation for me for sure, guys. And please invade the white player into South America, and that's awesome. Wow, I'm so happy, that's so exciting. I think I will really dominate this game. I think the white player will just retaliate back to the blue player, and this way it will let me hold Europe. And the pink player alone probably won't do much, but I think the pink player's biggest attention is just to capturing Australia right now. So I think this game is guaranteed for me. So unless maybe the white player will sacrifice himself for others and invade me into Europe. But wow, the pink player is going for Asia, and no, he doesn't, but maybe he might just go for Asia. But I think I will just completely eliminate him from the game if I do have enough troops, I'm not sure. Or I mean, I could eliminate the blue player as well, but it looks like the white player invades me. So alright, it looks like the white player is the smartest player in this game. As otherwise, I think he would have just otherwise he would have just been going after the blue player. I mean, I really need to leave a blue player in this game alive right now. Otherwise, if I take him out, then I think the pink and white players team up on me, while the blue player will most likely be looking forward to attack a white player. And let's see where I should get some extra troops, and I think maybe I will get some extra troops on Ukraine. And yes, let's switch like that. Let's turn it off right now, and let's just recapture. Let's just recapture Europe and crush the army of the white player. And yeah, let's just do like that. And hopefully the blue player invades the white player into South America. Or will he be going for North America? I think no, he just wipe out the white player from North America, and that's it. And yeah, that's really a good situation. I think the blue player is really taking my alliance very seriously, but on the other hand, the white player probably went very aggressively on him with the blue player adding his troops on North America, so the blue player didn't appreciate that, and that's how the game will turn out. But let's see if the pink player actually invades me into Europe, or whether he just captures Asia. I mean, I won't let him hold Asia for sure, but alright, he invades me into Europe. And I mean, could I invade him back? And I think I will. But alright, he doesn't even capture Asia, so yeah. Let's see what the white player does. Alright, he just plays like that, and I could I take him out? I mean, I'm taking him out if I get a good enough blitz roll in his army for 3 cards. And yes, guys, let's take a white player. Let's take a white player out from here. And yes, we just did that, guys. And alright, he actually had a set, so that's a really good decision, but I went for it. And let's just fortify my army over here. And we will recapture Europe next turn. So yeah, the game has been really going great for me, but we're going to see how it turns out to be. I mean, the pink player is after me right now, but the blue player is my good ally, and hopefully he will stick being this way. Hopefully he will still be my good ally. I mean, I help him out to eliminate his biggest enemy, white. Let's actually send him thumbs up. Let's say him to attack the pink player. And the pink player captures Asia, but he is definitely not holding that. But alright, he decided to play like this. Or I mean, I forgot about my Australian army. I think I will just do it like this, and let's just fortify my army over here. I mean, I don't really want to keep my army next to the pink player, because he might just decide to crush it while I fortify that army far away from him, and maybe he decides to attack something else. Or I mean, he maybe will still attack me, but maybe that won't be that much of a significant that won't be really significant amount of troops. Maybe he will just attack the blue player, which will be really awesome for me. Let's see what the pink player is actually going to do and whether he go in South America. But no, he just stops right here, and alright, he just ends up trapping his army. So what I'm going to do is just recapturing, or I mean, how many? Alright, 28 right here. I think that probably wouldn't be enough for me to take out the pink player. So what I'm going to do is just fortify my army right here back on Ukraine. I think I didn't have enough troops to take out the pink player, and I think that wouldn't have been worth it anyway. I think that will have given the advantage to the blue player. So right here, I'm just strengthening my border on Ukraine. I mean, if a pink player has a set, he could probably invade me through North America. But let's hope that he might just go for Australia. But let's see. But alright, no, he just wants to invade me into Europe while he will be fine. Alright, I thought he will invade me into Europe while we'll be fine with the blue player holding both of his continents, but he didn't invade me, so yeah. But alright, now I'm protected. I'm protected against the pink player right now. Both of my borders are properly guarded. Let's see what the blue player does. Ideally, I would appreciate him crushing some troops of a pink player, but maybe he will just capture one troop territory. But probably it's good either way. I think most importantly, we are staying in a strong alliance. But the biggest question is how to get rid of the pink player without giving away the game to the blue player. And the blue player fortifies his army into a blocked place, which is a bit weird. And I mean, the pink player could still invade me through Western Europe, through Africa, since the blue player doesn't properly guard the borders. So yeah. And let's just end my turn. Let's see, maybe right now the pink player will capture Australia. Or do I want that or do I not? I mean, I don't like that the blue player is expanding to North America and is going to receive more troops than me. But if he's going to crush some more troops of a pink player, then it will be still good. The pink player trades in a set, and let's see what is he going to do, and he's moving into Australia. And let's see whether he fully captures it, and it looks like it. Hopefully he will be a passive Australian turtle player, which won't do that much of the retaliation. I think I will just capture some of the pink player's territories over here, so the blue player will see that I'm attacking the pink player at some sort, and that might encourage the blue player to do the same. But we're going to see. Maybe the blue player will just capture North America, but maybe not. Alright, he didn't add any troops, so that's really good for me. I mean, I wouldn't like that he will start receiving so many more troops than me. But alright, the blue player just captured one troop territory, but I mean, that's fine as well. Let's see what the pink player does. He captures one troop territory as well and fortifies his troops over here. Let's actually send a blue player to attack the pink player, and let's just take the pink player's army down over here, and let's just capture a territory over here. So, and yeah, that's it. I didn't want to unleash the pink player's army towards me, but we're going to see how that goes. And will the blue player take down the 10 troops army in Middle East? But no, he just strengthens it. But let's see, at least he captured some more territories this turn. But he stops right here, but I really wish he would have crushed the Middle East army. But alright, the pink player is still playing passively and doesn't invade anyone, even though he could invade both of us. I mean, from Middle East attacking through Africa into Europe, and then could invade the blue player into South America as well. Alright, let's just capture a territory over here, and let's see if the blue player without having any pink player's territories to attack except with 14 troops of China. Let's see if he actually crushes that army. But maybe he will just attack one territory of mine in Middle East right now. And looking to the troops counter, the blue player is a bit stronger than me now, so I do not like that too much. I mean, that probably doesn't that too much matter, but yeah. Let's see what the pink player does. I think he captures one troop territory again, but no. He captures my territory over here as well. And I will just capture one troop territory right here as well. Let's see what the blue player does. He is receiving 12 troops per turn, and I think he captures the Asian territories in the top, guys. Let's see if I'm right, and I think he will leave that army in Siberia. Let's see if my prediction is right, and let's see if he does any fortification choice. But alright, he actually fortifies that army into one big army. And let's see what the pink player does right now. And he just captures one territory and stops over here. So alright, I do not have a territory to attack right here of the pink player, so I will just attack a territory of the blue player, fortifying my army over here. Let's see what the blue player does. I really wish he would crush the 25 troops army of the pink player in China, but he might just capture Siberia. That will be my guess. But alright, that's a big army of even 73 troops. I think he could completely take the pink player out as long as he wanted. Thought that wouldn't be worth for sure, and he will just end up giving the game away for me. So yeah, actually the blue player is playing much more smartly than at first I thought he would, so the blue player is not giving me away the game. So the game is going to be much harder than I initially thought it would be, and let's see if the pink player invades me or the blue player, but no, he doesn't. And alright, he actually fortified his army over here, and even 69 troops, guys. I think maybe in this case it might make the most sense for me to go into Australia and become the new Australian player, guys. And I mean, I don't care if the pink player invades me into Europe, so as long as he invades the blue player as well. And let's just capture Australia, and let's just tell for the blue player to attack the pink player, and let's just play like this. Let's see what the blue player does, but I mean, looking to the troops counter, I don't really like that. He's getting much more stronger than me. I mean, not quite much, but he's quite in a lead right now. But let's see what he does, guys. He's thinking what to do, and he's just taking his time, and let's see. Alright. He attacks the territory of a pink player, and I mean he intends to attack, but alright, he just did that, and attacks another territory of a pink player, or just intends to do that. I mean, he's doing that really slowly, so I'm not sure what his plan is. But alright, he refused to capture one more territory of a pink player. And here's a moment of truth. Let's see what the pink player decides to do. Whether he invades just me, whether he invades just the blue player, or whether he just captures one troop territory and that's it. Ideally, it will be the best for me if he moved out in South America. But alright, I think he's going to invade. No, he's just capturing North America for himself, but no, he isn't doing that either. And I guess let's just capture a territory of blue right now, and let's just play like this. I mean, I could have attacked the territory of a pink player, but on the other hand, he is fine with me holding Europe, so I wouldn't really like that he will consider invading me. But we're going to see how that goes. And the blue player is getting quite strong for sure, but alright, he strengthens that army, and let's see. And alright, he will just combine his army, or what is he going to do? He's just combining his army over here. I mean, I should be really careful of the blue player right now. I think maybe he will intend to eliminate someone, either me or the pink player. But alright, the pink player is going for North. Alright, he isn't going. Let's actually just play like this. I guess let's just move into Australia, and that's it. Making the blue player the way to go for Europe to take out the pink player. I think I just might be done with Europe for a bit. But let's see what the blue player does. I mean, if he takes out the pink player, then the game is being given away to me. But if he takes me out, then the game will be given away to the pink player. So let's just see what happens, guys. Let's just see. Alright. And he captures a territory of mine over here, and will it just be it? I mean, I would really prefer if he fortified his troops in North America, that big army or so, but alright, he doesn't really actually do much. Or I mean, what if I block my army on purpose? Maybe then the blue player will consider taking the pink player out, so thinking he could trap me and use the 4 continents Endgame strategy of taking over both the Americas, Europe, Africa, and only having 3 borders to guard, which will be Ukraine, Middle East, and either Kamchatka over here or Alaska. So I think this is what I'm going to do to see if it really works out over here. And let's see if a blue player actually takes a pink player right now, or if he just invades me into Europe, but alright. Alright, he actually takes out a pink player, so I think my trick is really working out, guys. Looking to the troops counter, we're at the same number of troops, but there's even 60 troops of a pink player left, but he loses only 38. Let's see if he actually able to guard all of his borders properly, but I mean he hasn't even captured Europe with territories over here, so I think I win the game regardless, right? We're going to see. I mean, he will receive some more troops for a turn, but after that he won't be holding any continents at all. But yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so happy about this trick of blocking my army on purpose has really worked out, guys. That is a really exciting game so far for sure. And let's see who wins in this very exciting endgame. Well, at least exciting for me. I think the blue player has blended it by taking out a pink player. So yeah, and the pink player is laughing, I think. I think he wants to indicate that the blue player made a mistake in the endgame as well. And the blue player is even leaving his troops on Kamchatka blocked, so that will be even more easy victory for me, which I will be really happy about for sure. And I think let's just go like this, and we will just capture as many territories as possible while making sure to break into all of the blue players' continents. Let's break him into North America as well, and I think right now we'll just prioritize capturing the territories in a row. And alright, let's just fortify my army out of a blocked place, and the game is going to be mine, guys. I think the blue player has really misplayed the endgame for sure, but yeah. But I appreciate his alliance. He was a very good ally during all of this game for sure, and we even defeated our common enemy so-called the white player. And when we dealt, well, actually the blue player dealt with the pink player by himself. So yeah. But yeah, I think the pink player isn't really happy with being taken out by the blue player. But nothing he can do anymore. He has been defeated, and just a ghost of him is stalking right here. But yeah, the blue player has just connected himself, so I will be able to take him out in capturing territories in a row, while just having to obviously do some troop splits, but that doesn't really matter that much at all, as I will just wipe him out with the enemy. And alright, let's hope for a good blitz roll on his biggest army, and I really got a good one, guys. And that will be it. Let's just split 6 troops for 100 blitz roll over here. And let's just make some troops for those African troops as well. Let's do it, guys. And I think that will just be a GG for me. Let's take this victory, guys. What a really nice W. Let's go, guys. So much excitement. So much epicness in this game.